The essence of all healing. October 2014. Dear women and men, I am very close to you, and you can feel me with your heart. I was called Mary Magdalene in one of my lives on earth, and I have lived on earth with sadness and joy, with fear and courage. Just like you, I have lived through every emotion while making the journey through the human experience. It is not a mark of holiness to transcend all human emotions. The characteristic of a saint is precisely that they recognize and understand every furrow in a human face. They have such a deep understanding of the human path on earth that there is no room for judgment, only space and silence, and a deep understanding of the other person. When that other person is so deeply understood by a fellow human being, their burden becomes lighter. A human being who can deeply see in that way, sees the essence of the other person, that essence of infinite beauty and wisdom. You are people who want to see deeply, ever wanting to dig deeper and deeper to the essence, the truth, and that is your great strength. You all are on the way to that space to which I referred, by first giving it to yourself and then by allowing space for all others, because you no longer need to judge, to separate good from evil, light from darkness. That space of which I speak is the Christ energy field. All who carry this energy came to testify to this space, but how do you do that? Words are always insufficient, because how do you describe that deep, quiet space which is not empty but full of feeling? Words fail. I felt this vast, quiet space in the presence of Yeshua, and that touched me deeply. I was opened by the energy of his presence, where I then discovered that space within myself and gradually began to inhabit it and feel at home there. Because of that, I could increasingly distance myself from the intense human emotions that also plagued me, the fear, horror, pain, rage, hate. It is so very easy to lose yourself in those emotional currents within. It is your task as a human being to create this space within yourself. Someone else can invite you to do so through their presence and by holding up a mirror to you of how it can be, how you can live from that space within yourself. And that is essentially the task, or the inner purpose, of a light worker, to hold to that space when in the presence of others, by first and foremost being present within yourself. Let us practice that for a moment. Feel your consciousness becoming light and gentle, a little wavy and rippling, not forced, but very open. Let that gentle stream of your consciousness circulate through you. First through your head, where it takes away the sharpness of your thoughts so they become gentle and friendly. There often arises a cutting edge to your thoughts that originates from pain that you feel, and from which you think you need to react, to bite back, to become defensive. Let go of that need and allow in that calm, gentle stream of your true consciousness. Let it flow down through your throat and shoulders, through your heart, your solar plexus, your abdomen. You can think of a rippling stream that quite naturally flows freely. Put a special emphasis on the area of your abdomen and your pelvis, and let the water flow there, cleansing you in a gentle way. Everything cutting is drained away by that flow. Let that energy move into your thighs, your knees, and your lower legs. See how the stream flows through your feet, between all your toes into the ground, and how your roots are nourished by the earth, fed with strength and nurturance. Feel how the earth supports you, that ground under your feet, and come home to yourself. Sense how wide an aura you want to extend around yourself. Your energy field is a natural extension of your physical being. To where does yours reach? What feels like a good boundary? Feel free to let it broaden, for you are not negatively affecting anyone with it. In fact, your space also gives space to another. Feel free to come to rest in yourself. Sink deeper into your abdomen and let your breath follow. Feel how in this state you are gentle and calm, at peace with yourself, yet at the same time you have clear boundaries, of which you have a strong sense within yourself. Your aura is safe with you, so let it occupy the space that suits you, while at the same time feeling calm and open within. From this state of consciousness, I invite you to take a look at how you engage, or disengage, your male and female energies in everyday life in the world. You are inclined to use them separately from each other, or in a way so they do not sufficiently support each other. The gentle energy I just described is your female side. It is concerned about others, and can empathize and understand deeply. But often, when you want to engage this energy in connection with another, you go outside yourself. You jump out of your own aura, or energy field, and become lost in that of the other person. See if you recognize this tendency in yourself, and feel what happens to you, energetically, when you do this. Your energy shoots upward and you lose the peace, the anchor, in your foundation, your abdomen. I will now speak about the male energy. There are times when connecting with others is too much for you, compelling you to go out of yourself and to leave your foundation. That is not nourishing and something is out of balance. At that time, your aura needs to be closed off and you have to come home to yourself. But it seems as if the only option for you is to establish your male energy in a firm, almost hard way, almost like armor or a wall, in order to keep your energy from leaking away. And because of emotions lodged within you, such as dissatisfaction, anger, disappointment, you put up a defensive wall, but see what that does to you, how it feels inside. Look at how doing this affects you, but look at it calmly and with a certain curiosity. What does that do to me? Does it feel oppressive or is it freeing? Unfortunately, the nature of a defensive reaction goes against your natural, calm source within. This pattern happens very often in you, and I speak in particular about a group of lightworkers who are born with a naturally high sensitivity and who empathize easily with other persons. From their role as a pioneer of consciousness, they tend to give too much of themselves in the hope that there will be a resonance, a recognition, a being attuned with another. When this connection does not come about, which has happened in all your lives, or still happens, then this leads to pain inside, disappointment, frustration, anger, resentment, or loneliness. You often then engage the male energy to shut down, which is restricting and makes you feel even lonelier. Doing that is not a way of broadening your space, which is the setting of boundaries in a natural way. It is rather a shutting down and a withdrawing of your energy from your space. I encourage you to engage your male and female energies in a different way. You felt, just now, that it is possible to be completely at home and anchored within yourself. Feel that anew by descending there once again. It is possible to remain there, even while interacting with others, and that means you let go of actively trying to change things too much, that you acknowledge your need for control or recognition, and that you no longer go outside yourself to try to earn the right to exist. Because that is what you want to accomplish with the excessive need to give and to connect with another. You desire to see your right to exist affirmed by that person, that they want you to be the way you truly are. It is natural for a child to have that desire, but being spiritually mature and growing up means you take care of the needs and desires of your own inner child, and you really affirm and acknowledge its right to exist, and you do that over and over again. You do that by being open to the impulses of your inner child and by being aware of its needs as you interact with the world around you. Now connect consciously to your energy field. Be completely present within yourself and feel your inner child in your abdomen. Breathe in gently and feel how light fills your aura, your space. This is a sacred space. You have the ability to observe and see your inner essence, your own beauty and wisdom, your own value and love. If you have one task in life, this is it: to see, appreciate, and accept your own unique strength, the jewel that you are. That is it. That awakens the Christ consciousness within you, which emanates by itself to others and is not something you need to achieve through effort or struggle. This is precisely the art of becoming deeply rooted in your own foundation and remaining in your own being. This is also, literally, the solution to resolving the old traumas that you carry with you. You can ease their emotional charge by finding a balance between the male and female energies. The male energy brings you back to yourself, helps you to disengage and make distinctions whenever necessary. The female energy is your gentleness, your ability to connect, to understand, to comprehend. Ideally, both the male and female energies work together as one. Trauma always arises whenever you separate yourself from your foundation, because when you are out of balance, pulled away from yourself and fragmented, the pain of rejection, especially emotional rejection, can touch you deeply and cause you to be torn apart by your feelings. By inner observation and in-depth regression therapy, you can come to know much about past traumas, and that is often helpful in order to gain insights. But at the heart of all healing and self-healing is the return to yourself, to embrace your own self and to acknowledge your boundaries, yet at the same time remain gentle, calm, and open within. And precisely because of staying with yourself, you are able to do a lot for others by what you are and what you emanate. Enjoy another moment of quietly being yourself. Relax and dare to be who you are. You're beautiful. The Christ energy awakens in all of you. Feel the presence of Christ in your inner space. Channeled by Pamela Kribbe. Translation by Maria Bays and Frank Tayan. www.yeshua.net